Hi friends, you're watching the Wow Detector and I am back to give you some yummy news on how you can not cut down on those yummy calories and still fit into your clothes and look wow. So what I have done is I've put some products together which can actually make that wow difference without you having to swap your wardrobe with something which is not flattering, right? So here's how to contour your face and make it look flawless. What you can do is first begin with that pore minimizing cream, because I'm sure it's normal and natural to have a little bit of oiliness and pores on your face. So a product which says pore minimizing solution can actually make that smooth difference without anybody knowing what's going on in your life as far as your lifestyle is concerned. So next, once this settles in, what you can do is you can choose a foundation which is probably a shade lighter than what your complexion is, because it is about lighting up the portions that you want to highlight and accentuate the features you think are nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my close-up mirror to make the dots on the points where I want my face to look the brightest. So like you can see, I am trying to catch light and reflect it around the portions which I think will make me look nicer. So I have chosen a color which is warmer than my skin tone to camouflage those portions which I really want to hide away from viewing. So I am putting the darker shade here. I can also use a concealer if I feel that the foundation is not going to help me as much. So then I am using a dual shade of foundation and concealer to make sure that it kind of does not reflect light at all, and I am going beyond my cheekbones to make sure this gets hidden completely and it gives me that slimmer looking face. So yes, what I'll do is I am going to use the same concealer to kind of put it beside the bridge of the nose so that the bridge of the nose itself stands out more prominent, and I am going to define my jawline as well with it. This might seem like a lot of color on the face, but trust me, it's going to settle in. And this is also getting called clown contouring, but the funny part is it makes you look flawless and not clownish, so you should try. So apart from using the mirror, there is a bronzer in place which I am going to use to finish the look, because I don't want to use the compact to settle this portion which I really want to hide, because a bronzer does a better job. It's a warmer tone, like you can see, in fact quite a few shades warmer than my real skin tone. And the portion that you want the light to catch, you can still dab it a little, and what you can do is you can use a nice compact to settle in. You can still use the same brush because this is just powder and it won't really remain on the brush. So it's time for body makeup, and the funny part is people kind of disown their body when it comes to putting on makeup. I don't understand why. I mean, it's still a part of you, right? I mean, if you spend so much of time putting your foundation and the best of products on your face, why doesn't it go down your neck? Why doesn't it go on your arms? Why doesn't it go on your feet? So to begin with, what you need to do is you need to hydrate your skin, because that is really important and it will show up like how. So this is a little bit of good smelling moisturizer that I'm putting on my body. It is almost aromatherapy. It just feels so good to apply it any time of the day, and it is kind of self-massage which you can indulge in any time. So now what I have here are some foundations. Also, the color of the skin on your body may not be matching that of your face, so you should have like a range of foundations which can offer you a shade which is as close as that is around your neck as well as your jawline, because this is the demarcation that happens from the color on your face to the color of your body. So I have a mix of 3 of them. I'm going to make a nice cocktail out of it. So here they are. I'm going to blend them all in so that I arrive at a color which is very close to what I already have on my face, and I'm going to dab them all over my body, and that is very important because the smoothness is going to make a lot of difference to how your skin looks finally. And then we will proceed to doing the same on the legs. Sometimes the knees might look a little darker, so I'm just going with the lightest shade of foundation to be applied on the knees. So this is how I camouflage it, and here I have a trick that I'm going to give away today. So I have my palette of eyeshadows which has a little bit of glitter and browns, and I personally feel they work superbly. You can take a little bit of brown shadow and you can still put it around the area where you think you want to cut down the bulge, and you can put the highlighting powder around the portion which you want to show up the best. You can do the same thing for your arms, because you can catch your bone line and you can put a little bit of product on it, because the minute it's going to reflect light, it's going to look sexy and it will make you look slimmer in no time. So you are ready to go, and if you are still concerned about how everything is not working for you, I have the last trick for you, and that is you can simply open your hair and let it fall. And you can have it around your face so that it camouflages the face wherever you think it's not flattering, and then you are going to simply look wow and how.